how to stop the exaggerated inner critic in our lives. Welcome to this program, to this course, which I believe is one of the most important things for people's life, for people's growth, healing, etc. Most of the people still are not aware of the fact that their lives is so heavily influenced and determined by exaggerated inner critic, a kind of inner cop that they have to live with all their lives. And the bigger problem is that they do not notice it, that they are under continuous surveillance, continuous negative influence, limiting influence made of their own inner critic. The main boundaries, the main limitation of people is in themselves. And another very important thing that many people are not aware of this yet is not only that there is a continuous presence of exaggerated inner criticism, but that there is also a way to reduce it. This is what we're here for. So we are here for two goals that merge into one. Two goals. First, to be to improve our awareness, to actually acknowledge the disturbance of this part of our personality in terms of expressing our creativity, being more flexible, being more original, being free, being able to do things that we are not able just because we criticize ourselves too much. That's it. Many things that you want to do and you don't know why you cannot do, it's just because you criticize yourself and you don't give yourself the right chance, the right opportunities to do it, because your inner critic does not allow you, and you don't even try, and you don't know that you could have succeeded, but you didn't allow yourself because you surrendered to your inner critic. I am going to teach you how to overcome this part in your personality, of course, if you would like to learn this, if you would like to change this in you. Around you, many people suffer the same thing, but they will not admit it. They do not acknowledge it. They were trained, educated, raised to adapt to their inner critic, to live with it, actually to surrender to it, and to allow it to control their lives. So if you would like to rebel against it, I'm here for you. Let's go, let's begin. We have 18 chapters, and these 18 chapters contain 6 parts. In each part, 3 chapters. 6 times 3 equals 18. So, part 1, a close acquaintance, a close meeting with the inner critic. We would like to get closer and to know as much as we can about this part in our personality. Chapter 1. Wait a second, I just need to do something in my computer. Let's go. And yes, this is my habit. When I make recordings, sometimes I just a bit deviate to other stuff and then I return. I hope it's okay for you, and it is part of the way I'm making the videos. So we don't stay too serious, too official here. Okay, it's here in my home. It's not a special studio, etc. It is my cellular phone in which I'm recording this program. And this is my policy. This is my philosophy. Being simple, being human, and at the same time talking about important things for human, for you and for me. Chapter 1. Expanding awareness to our exaggerated inner critic is necessary for his change. Expanding awareness. I would like you to acknowledge. I would like you to spot it. I would like you to have kind of instincts, so you can catch your inner criticism when it is in action. I would like you to expand your understanding that you limit yourself, that you're limiting yourself right now. Many times in which you doubt your ability to do something, times that you doubt yourself, doubt your beliefs, many times in which you kind of saying to yourself negative things about what you did or what you didn't do. You kind of punish yourself. Many times when you are over disappointed by yourself. Many times in which you say, I didn't do it right. It's not good that I made mistakes. I am not supposed to make mistakes. I want you to practice listening to this negative voice. I guess that if you have come here, you are already know something about this. It is not that new for you. Let's say that if we want to take care of our inner criticism, we would like to know as much as we can about it. We would like to have as big as possible awareness of its function, but not only through understanding of how it works or even why it is there, but more important, to learn how to recognize it in real time when it comes. It can come through some kind of negative feeling about yourself, negative attitude toward yourself, or in times where other people criticize you and you believe their criticism. You criticize yourself after they did it to you. You feel that I am not good. I am not okay. It happens so often that we fail to spot it, fail to recognize it. And here you are going to get better in finding the times, in finding the language, finding the words of your inner critic, saying harsh things to you, saying things that the opposite of self-support, the opposite of self-acceptance, the opposite of believing yourself, trusting yourself, trusting that you're good, trusting that you can improve, trusting that you can do stuff that you haven't done before, trusting that it is okay if you didn't do it the same way that other people, it is okay. I'm saying this inner critic is always exaggerated. It's actually lying to you, giving you false negative information that is always exaggerated. That at the bottom line makes you feel bad with yourself, and the worst, that you actually believe it, that something is wrong with you. Now, it's not always, it's not all day long, but it is pretty often. Your job for now is to acknowledge it. Not to surrender it to it, but to acknowledge, to realize, to join me to the concept of exaggerated inner critic. Exaggerated. And when we say it is exaggerated, it means that our intention is to lower it. And we will lower it, yes. You will be able, because it is only natural for us to be with less criticism and more adventurous, creative, spontaneous state of mind. Okay? It is natural. But for us to be natural again, we need to reduce our self-criticism, and this is what we're here for.